And so that's what we're going to do. Oh, look, it's recording. So again, we're going to learn to talk about how to overcome these things called limiting beliefs. And I'm going to give you 10 tips on a way you can get yourself organized to have a winning mindset. Okay. So that being said, what are limiting beliefs? Well, if you ask ChatGPT, and if you don't use ChatGPT, you should. The platform I'm in has ChatGPT. That the platform I promote a lot of times has ChatGPT, along with a lot of other things. But ChatGPT is really good for creating content on the fly. And I've studied a lot about this topic already, and sort of know what causes these limiting beliefs. But in a nutshell, this is the ChatGPT definition. Okay. Limiting beliefs are deeply held convictions or thoughts that constrain us in some way, often preventing us from reaching our full potential. These beliefs can be about ourselves, our abilities, or the world around us, and they typically manifest as negative self-talk, self-doubt, hindering our progress and our successes. Now, in reality, sort of what this looks like is, when you're born and you grow up, no matter however it is that you grow up in your family, or you observe the things around you, and your parents are there to keep you out of trouble and keep you safe from harm. And then your mind gets you get in your brain all these things that you are doing to keep yourself out of harm's way, and maybe I'll just kind of talk about a few of them. you know you're not going to cross the street because the traffic, you're on a busy road, that you might get hurt. Okay. I remember one time coming home from a friend that lived across the street, and we lived on a very busy street in Cincinnati, and or a suburb of Cincinnati, I should say. And my little sister was with me. We had both crossed the street together, and then when I was going back, I wanted to ask my mom a question. I think I wanted to stay longer or something, and I told my sister to stay there, and I'll be right back. Don't cross the street. My mom freaked out. She was at home, and I walked across the street, and she just literally freaked out and ran outside, rightly so. But I think I was only like 7 or 8 years old or something. I expect my sister to just stay there on because I told her to do that. But those beliefs, you're going to cross the road, you might get hit, you might get hurt, you might get killed, right? So those are the things. Don't cross the street. These are the small things that you learn along the way that keep you confined, and that keep you kind of in a shell, so that you're not going to get hurt. If somebody says no to you, that might hurt your feelings. And so if it's going to hurt your feelings, why do it, right? So these are the things I'm talking about. These are the sort of the perceived biases and things that we grow up with, and then get to young adulthood. And then there's other challenges as you become an adult, in sort of protecting your heart and protecting your mind and all these things. So we're in this in this area where we want to make sure that we are protected, and so we don't venture out to do the things we need to do when we're uh, doing sales and building a business. Okay, here's some tips for you for overcoming these things that are challenging to you. Maybe it's the thought of like doing the DMO, where you're reaching out to a few people, right? Reaching out to 3 to 5 new people a day, when really, in all reality, it should be 10 to 20. If you're building a part-time, 3 to 5, if that's the best that you can do, That's what this is set for. It's the best that you can do, giving a limit, with a limited time frame. So, here's 5 tips. Identify what these things are. Okay, so when you are identifying a problem, when you feel that thing that inside of you says, no, I'm not going to do that because they're probably going to say no. I mean, I have this problem too. I'm not here to tell you that I've overcome everything, right? So I still have some of these challenges myself, not all of them, but some of them I have myself, right? We don't think we're good enough. We don't think people will pay enough attention to us. We don't think, anybody's going to want to follow us, all these things. And when in reality, we really don't know that that's the case. And we really don't know that somebody's going to say no. We really we're afraid to put ourselves out there because, who am I? Well, you have each step you take in your business, you really are one step ahead of the person that you are attracting, because that person that you're attracting knows that you'll help them and you're in a position to help them, or they wouldn't be following you, right? So you just got to move a step at a time, and then help the person behind you. You don't have to be like chasing down all the influencers out there. Okay, so identify what these limiting beliefs are, no matter what they are. Okay, when you feel that thing that's tugging you and saying, no, I'm not going to do that, write them down. So this is tip number 1. Identify them. Okay, you got to become aware of what they are, what the challenges are. So if it's I'm afraid to ask, I'm afraid to invite. So if the deal is that you're inviting people to a workshop, and it's going to be a matter of getting a lot of people in your funnel. You'll be more successful, obviously, with the more people that you have in your funnel. So it's building that funnel. And then you want to make sure that you are, talking to people. So if it's a matter of inviting people to your workshop or your webinar, whatever it is, whatever the event is, the weekly event, or, asking them to watch some sort of third-party video, then if this is a problem for you, the mere, just part of asking, then write it down. Write down what that thing is that's bugging you. Write it down. And that's going to bring you some awareness. You're going to say, okay, so this is my problem. I'm afraid that if I ask, they'll reject me. Well, we've all been rejected, right? It's something or another, It doesn't matter what it is. Maybe you got rejected in school for getting on the what was it, the kickball team or something. So make sure that you are writing down whatever this particular thing that's bugging you is, okay? Now, it's going to help you identify that and all the negative self-talk around it. I can't do this because this, I can't do, and write all of this down, okay? This is just going to bring some awareness to you. All right. Then you're going to challenge and question these limiting beliefs. And you can do this in the same book, on the same sheet of paper, okay? All right, evidence collection. What is the evidence? Yeah, so you can think CSI, right? So they're out there and picking up the evidence and examining it and things. So you're going to do kind of the same thing. Look for the evidence that contradicts your limiting beliefs. Okay. Ask yourself if the beliefs are based on fact or if you're just assuming them. We assume many things, do we not? And we'll just assume that maybe somebody's going to say no. They will or they won't, right? But you don't know unless you ask. And So make sure you're writing it down. So question the validity of your belief, these limiting beliefs, okay? For example, is this belief always true? Is it always true? What would happen if I let go of this belief? What would happen if you let go of just the thought in your mind that you'll be rejected? What happens if you do that? If you just let that go and just do it anyway? Chances are, chances are, the more you do it, the less you'll care. Okay. Reframe your thoughts. So we've got evidence collection thing going on, right? You're going to write this stuff down. Why does it bother you? Okay. What happens if, right? Why do I feel this way? Is this true? Could it be true? Could it be false? Reframe your thoughts. Positive affirmations. I am not big on affirmations, you guys. Okay. I'm big on following the Lord, and some of you, most of you probably know that. But if it's a matter of self-thinking and getting rid of your stinking thinking, then I'm for that. Okay. I think that's okay. Because you have to be bold. Even the disciples had to be bold, right? They had to be bold in what they were preaching and teaching. So this kind of goes along with those same lines. Replace that negative thinking with positive thinking. So instead of saying, I can't do it, then you turn around and say, I can do it, and here's why. How many times have you had to do that in the past? You know, about everything, right? You take your driver's exam, you know. You might pass it and you might not. I failed the maneuverability part the first time I took it, you know. But instead of saying I can't do it, like getting hooked up on this Zoom thing since they changed everything in groups on Facebook. I could say I can't do that, and I'm not gonna do that because I can't do it. But what kind of leadership potential does that show, right? I have to change my mindset to do this. All right. So replace that negative thinking with positive thinking. For example, if you believe you're not good enough, try I am capable and consistently improving. Yeah. All right. All right. Focus on strengths. Shift your focus to your strength and your past successes to build confidence and reinforce positive beliefs. Okay. You know, you can do the things that you set your mind to doing, but a lot of times it's a matter of getting going, getting started. Okay. Doing it daily, making yourself do it daily. All right. And this is tip number 4, take action. Just goes right into that. Small steps. You take small, manageable steps toward your goals. Success in these small steps can build momentum and weaken limiting beliefs. The more you do, the more confidence you're going to start building, right? Seek feedback. Make sure you're in a group where you can ask people how they think you're doing, okay? Actively seek feedback and be open to constructive criticisms. This helps in gaining a realistic perspective and improving your skills. Yeah. All right. Surround yourself. Tip number 5, surround yourself with positivity. I cut hair part-time in a little shop, and the manager there she was so lovable. She was perky and upbeat, and she just looked like somebody you wanted to be around all the time. And she always, and beauty shops are very like gossipy and all the things, right? But she always tried to cut out the negative talk, the negative things, and always tried to focus on the positive things. And that's what kept her upbeat and positive. Okay. Once you let the negativity in, it just kind of sinks a ship, I think. So surround yourself with positivities, have a supportive network, be a part of a supportive network. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people who encourage and believe in you. Their support can help counteract limiting beliefs. Be in a positive environment. Create a positive environment by engaging in activities that uplift and inspire you, such as reading motivational books, listening to positive things. Okay. When you are surrounded by negativity, it just all drags you down. Listen to uplifting music. Okay. All right. By identifying and challenging and reframing these thought processes that are in your head, the ones that say, don't cross the street, you might get hit by a car. Replace that with, I'm going to cross the street. Of course, I have to look both ways, but I'm going to get to the other side over there because there's a door I want to knock on. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to go to just some 10 tips for cultivating this winning mindset. Okay. And we're doing really great on time. All right. The first one is set clear goals. Set some goals for yourself. There's a place in this book. Got to find it. If you don't have the book, you should, but there is a place in this book for setting your goals, right? And you can revisit these goals by the way from time to time. So you might have some goals listed on this page, okay? And then go back, and I have not done this right. I have not done this for myself right now, but I did set some goals at the beginning of the year. And so now it's time to go back and check them and see if they need to be tweaked. I've got plenty of room to do that here. Okay. Set goals for yourself. I don't care how you do it. You can do it in a book like this. You can do it on a spreadsheet. You can use one of those, they call them vision boards. I call them bulletin boards. I'm just not into all this new age techie stuff. So anyway, if you have a bulletin board with some pictures of the place you want to go and visit or whatever it is, set your goals, have them there in front of you so that you can see whether or not you're hitting your goals for the week, the day, the month, whatever it is. Okay. So set some clear goals for yourself. What does success look like for you in network marketing? What does it look like for you? You know, maybe you don't want to like earn millions. Maybe you just want to like have a couple of $100 extra a month. Maybe you just want to say, I can do this, which is why I think most people get into this anyway. They want to make a little bit of extra money, but they want something for themselves so they can say, I can do this. I'm capable of doing something hard. Yeah, that is my opinion. But set your clear goals, set clear goals about what you think it looks like. What does it look like to you? Does it mean that you get to go on a vacation once a year? Does it mean that you get to pay your car off early or your house off early, or you get to help a family member in need, get to help your church out, um, another organization that you are really um, passionate about, what does it look like to you? Make sure you write that down. Set a clear goal. And now you've heard of SMART goals, right? Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Those are SMART goals. Write them down. Here's my goal. Here's my measure. Here's how I'm going to measure it. How can I achieve it? Is it relevant? And how long is it going to take me to do it? Break it down, you guys. Okay. Break it down. if you know to make $100 extra a month, you have to talk to this many people, figure out what it is that you have to do. Number 2, stay positive. Okay. Stay positive. Maintain a positive attitude, even in the face of setbacks. This is not easy, right? It's not easy, but it can be simple. I think I heard Ray Higdon say that at some point in time. Easy means you hit the easy button and it just appears. It just does not. But when I say simple, if you take simple action and you check the boxes off every day, you will get there because you're taking strong, consistent action. Okay. So you got to stay positive. Okay. A positive mindset attracts positive outcomes and helps you overcome challenges more effectively. Resilience. Develop resilience. Expect obstacles and be prepared to bounce back from them. Be prepared to bounce back from failures. Okay. Resilience will help you persist through the ups and downs in network marketing because you might be in a lull for a while, but all of a sudden you're climbing back up the mountain again. It's the craziest little roller coaster ride there is. I did not ride roller coasters till I was 40 years old. That's truth right there. All right. So continuous learning. Things are always changing in the marketplace, you know? They're always changing. So you got to stay on top of things. All right. Commit to lifelong learning, attend training sessions, read books, listen to podcasts, and learn from successful leaders in the industry. All right. Build strong relationships. Yeah. Network marketing is all about relationships. Focus on building trust and rapport with your prospects, team members, and customers. Okay. Embrace rejection. Yeah. Embrace rejection. Learn to love it. Understand that rejection is a natural part of the process. Don't take it personally. Instead, use it as an opportunity to refine your approach and improve your skills. Okay. Stay organized. Keep track of your contacts, follow-ups, and business activities. An organized approach helps you stay on top of your tasks and manage your time more effectively. Okay. Develop a daily routine. That's number 8. Create and stick to a daily routine. That includes time for prospecting, follow-ups, personal development, and taking care of yourself. Self-care. Okay. Getting that little bit of exercise in, drinking that extra water, all the things. Okay. All right. Number 9, visualize success. Visualize it. Regularly visualize your goals and imagine the feeling of achieving them. Visualization can boost your motivation and reinforce your commitment to your goals. Okay. So to me, what that means is, and again, journaling may be a good thing to do. And there's a place in each section of this book, each weekly section, that you can put down. I just got to find a page. In the book, there's a place right here that says, this is one of the early ones I started doing before I carried all my names over. Right here, guys, right in this section right here. or anywhere on this page. So there's a page in the book where you can do this stuff. Okay. This week I am grateful for. Okay. You can write down your gratitude. You can write down, these things that are holding you back, even, you can write down, this is, this is where I'm at this week, and just look at it and then reflect on it. And then you can see where it is you need to go next. So you can call that visualizing success if you want. And I think the more in tune you are with where you are and where you need to go and how to kind of reset course a little bit, then you'll be able to do that if you are thinking about it. Okay. Seek mentorship. This is number 10. Seek mentorship. There are other people out there that know more than you do. It's crazy. And if you have a decent mentor, they will really, really help you. I know that there are like some crazy stuff out there. I have, guys, I have been through trainings, you know, numerous trainings. I've tried to do the training. I've done all the individual trainings. Uh, this trainer has this. This trainer has this. This trainer has this. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I have completely shut down all the extra trainings, with the exception of a couple of mentors and what we have inside of our NowSite community, because NowSite has they have some mentorship in there. We have Elizabeth Larson who teaches all this stuff, Monday through Friday, when she's teaching about using AI, my AI, for posting. If you have somebody in your team that is a good mentor, latch on to what it is they're teaching you, what they're training on, because you can actually go mentorship, this training, and this training, and then all of a sudden everybody's contradicting each other, and it confuses you because they may not agree. I may not agree with everything that my mentor says, and I don't always agree. Okay. But my mentor is still very, very capable, and I can still learn a whole lot. But to be in all of these different kinds of trainings, and you are actually doing more harm to yourself than good, because you're never taking action. All right. Find a mentor or two mentors that can help you move your business forward, that you can bounce ideas off of. All right. And get actual hands-on help from. All right. Find mentors who have achieved success in network marketing. Their guidance, support, and insights can be invaluable in helping you navigate the industry and avoid common pitfalls. If you have a mentor that's telling you to build relationships and they have achieved something by doing this, then follow what they're teaching. Okay? If that's what makes you feel comfortable. I had somebody in my network marketing team that completely built their business cold market, and messaged everybody under under the sun, and built their stuff that way. That's very challenging because most people don't want to do that. So if you have somebody telling you to do something a specific way and you're comfortable with it, then stick with that. Okay? They're saying building relationships is the thing to do, then stick with that. Okay? And if you do too many trainings and you never take action, then that doesn't help you, and it certainly doesn't improve your mindset, because you're never actually doing anything to take action. It's only by taking action that you are going to actually move the needle forward in your business and overcome some of these limiting beliefs that you have in sales. Okay. All right, you guys, that's what I have tonight. And I'm going to end the recording. And I want you all, and we're way ahead of schedule, and I'm happy that we are. But then again, it would be fun to have some of you on here. But if you, I'll check the group for comments later. I'll check it for, activity. And, whatever you may need help with, please feel free to reach out. And we'll talk about what your goals are, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and how you want to get there. Okay. I'm happy to do that. And I'm here on Wednesday nights, 7 o'clock. And prefer, if you want to join in Zoom, we can have just a bounce off, discussion on these things. And otherwise, I'll check your comments in the group. And you all have a lovely evening. All right. Next Wednesday, I'll see you. Same bat time, same bat channel. Right. Take care.